This video is for all the women all around the world who's having sex but not reaching an orgasm. There's a problem with that, and I'm here to tell you that there are ways that you can pleasure yourself, that you can teach your partner how to pleasure you so that you can enjoy the beautiful bliss of reaching an orgasm. I truly pity those women who are out there who's never reached or never had an orgasm. I truly pity you. I really do. So if you're interested in learning how to reach your orgasm, if you're interested in learning about the female orgasm, make sure you subscribe to this channel, continue watching this video, give this video a thumbs up, and make sure you hit the bell notification on my channel so that you can be the first to see any new videos that I have whenever I upload. I'm going to start doing maybe like 1 or 2 a week, but if you're interested in all of that, please make sure you continue watching this video.
My deepest apologies. Let me introduce myself properly. I'm your future and your prophecy. Navigate the way to the top, girl, just follow me. I love playing Monopoly. Your body is my property. Your mind is my motivation. Play your cards right, you get the whole world out of me.
Now this video is also for the men. I want you to watch this video and learn some things, because it's a lot of things about our body that you guys don't know, and it's really not your fault. A lot of us women are afraid to tell you about our body because we don't want you to think that we're not satisfied by you. You know, we understand that you're living on your ego, and we don't want to really, we don't want to hurt you, or, you know what I mean? Like, we really want you to still be the man and still be the alpha, that you've been being, but we just really need to learn how to communicate with you guys. And since a lot of women won't do it, I feel it's my duty to express these things to you, because y'all need to know this, especially if we're gonna be with you for the rest of our life. You get what I'm saying? Okay, so for most women, reaching an orgasm is something that is just we've never done, and it's really unfortunate because I've asked so many of my friends, like, when you guys are having sex, do you come? Do you have orgasms? Do you squirt? And a lot of women have never done this. Now, a lot of women have had these orgasms. Unfortunately, they just have never had these orgasms with a partner. So today, I really hope that this video enlightens men on our bodies, and also brings some confidence to the women about our bodies so that we'll be able to freely express ourselves to our partner. Let's talk about the orgasm. Most women, we have an orgasm when we have clitoris stimulation. Now, if you don't know what the clitoris is, I suggest that you please just Google vagina images, and you'll see the different parts of the vagina. You'll see that there's outer labia, inner labia. You have the clitoris, which is the little ball at the top, and then you're gonna have like a clitoris hood, which is like a layer of skin that covers over the clitoris. So you need to understand. Then you have the urethra, and you also have the vagina, which is the hole that the penis goes into and the baby comes out of, which is separate from the urethra. So I really think women and men, we need to learn the vagina, understand the vagina, because that's the best way to please something, is when you understand something, right? So ladies, I suggest you go and get you a mirror, a small handheld mirror. Hold on, I might have one. Now, if you don't have a small little handheld mirror, a compact device will work. You can use, you see it got a little mirror at the top, and you see you can put it down there up under, and that way you can look at your vagina and you can see what it looks like. See what your baby girl looks like, because you want to know what she looks like when she's healthy. So that way, if any abnormalities or anything like that come around, bumps or scratches or bruises or whatever, discharge, you want to make sure you know what a healthy vagina looks like, smells like, feels like, so that you'll be able to notice when you have an unhealthy vagina. I also strongly encourage women to masturbate. And the reason why I say this is because if you don't know how to pleasure yourself, how are you going to teach your partner how to pleasure you? You know what I mean? Like, you don't even know what stimulates you. Some women, we have different type of orgasms, okay? There's nipple orgasm, there's clitoris orgasm, the G-spot orgasm, and then you have anal orgasm, which I'm not an expertise on. That is something I feel like the anus is definitely not a sexual organ, but I'm only one of many. There's a lot of you guys who, I've had a lot of women tell me that they've had orgasms from anal sex, and it's just something that I'm not into. So if you know anything about the anal orgasm, please make sure you comment below and give me any feedback that you have on this. So let's talk about the clitoris orgasm. You know, a lot of women, we reach this by using vibrators, our fingers. I know even back in the day, you know, I even experimented with water stimulation, you know, where you can get under the tub and open your legs and have that water just flow on your clitoris. You can also do that with a shower head. So yeah, ladies, if you ain't never tried that, you need to try that. But yeah, so these are different ways. Just having that stimulation on that certain part of your clitoris is just, I don't know, it just does something to me. You know what I'm saying? It does something to a lot of women. And a lot of men don't understand that. A lot of women only can have orgasms when their clitoris is stimulated. So if you're having sex with your woman, I think it might be nice for you to maybe play with that area. Make sure it's lubed up. Don't go and put no dry and especially dirty. Make sure you use proper clean hand hygiene, because there's nothing worse than dirty fingers on a clean, pretty vagina. Okay? Wash your hands, clean your nails. But also, before you go and you touch on her, make sure if she's not already lubricated down there, maybe she is lubricated down there, put your hand in her hole, get some lubrication, and then rub it on her clit. Or use your saliva, spit, you know, put some on your finger and rub it on there. Or you can always get lube. But make sure that your fingers is not dry when you put it down there. So while you're having sex with her, maybe rub on her clitoris or promote her to rub on her clitoris. You know, let her know. Be comfortable, baby. Be comfortable with yourself, touching yourself. Do what makes you feel good while I'm doing what I think makes you feel good. And we can learn your body together. You know, I think it's so important to communicate with your man. And a lot of times women, we do communicate, but you're just not hearing us. So if you're having sex with us, or if you're down there with your mouth, or, you know, you're rubbing it and you hear us giving these moans, listen to those moans, you know, because a lot of women aren't going to just communicate and say, hey, do that, do this, stop that, don't. If you start going real rough on us, a lot of times we'll stop moaning and maybe trying to do something else. Or we might say something like, I want you to do this, baby. You know, let's do it from this way, because we want to stop you from doing whatever it is that you're doing that could possibly be hurting us, annoying us, or causing damage down there. We're delicate, okay? Remember, the woman is a delicate being. So make sure you listen to those moans. You want to listen when she's being satisfied. Listen, and also ask her questions. Baby, do you like when I do that? Or would you prefer that I did it like this? You know what I mean? Just talk to your woman, talk to your mate, because you don't want your woman to be missing out on having that beautiful orgasm. Now you have like the nipples, where you can touch on the nipples while you're having sex. I know, you know, just for me, for instance, I kind of enjoy having those different places stimulated so that I can reach my climax. And, you know, it's different for different women. Our vaginas, it's a lot of different nerve endings in different parts of our vagina. So a lot of women might be more sensitive in one place that we're not in others. So make sure you communicate with your woman, find out what it is she likes, and experiment. Try new things, you know. And for all those men who do not like going down on women, oh my God, I feel so sorry for your woman. She's probably going to cheat on you. But if she doesn't, she's just going to live a long life of misery. And you need to grow up and put your mouth down there like you eat everything else. Okay, so now we have the G-spot. I did touch on it earlier, but let's talk about the G-spot. Now, the G-spot is an area inside of your vagina. And like, say if you put, okay, so say if the woman is in front of me and she has her legs open. So what I want to do is I want to put my finger, some women like to, and you put it in and only a few inches, and then you go up. Like as if you're saying, come here, or like a rigid area or like a spongy area at the top. And you don't want to go in too deep. It's only a couple inches in there. And you want to just rub it, and you watch how she's reacting. If she's moaning, then you keep going, because then you're hitting her G-spot. Some women don't like the G-spot touch. Some women only like the clitoris stimulation. But trust me, just find out what it is your woman like, and you'll see that there's going to be a way that you can make her have that orgasm. I have a lot of women tell me that they use those curved dildos. I'm not a big advocate on those. I really don't even like dildos. I like the real thing, but there is some women who use those curved dildos, because what it is when it goes in, like I said, that come here motion, that curve, that is up at the top where that G-spot is. So see if it is your G-spot that's going to make you have that orgasm, ladies. So let's talk about squirting. A lot of women do not have this gift, as I call it, because for one, I think that all women have the ability to squirt. I feel like all women just don't know their bodies, and that is where the issue comes from. When you squirt, it actually comes after the contraction of your muscles, the blood flow, and it's like at the highest period of your climax. It's like the highest period of your arousal. That fluid is going to come out of your vagina. Now, some women it may gush out, some women it may squirt out, some women it may just trickle out a little bit, but don't be discouraged about if it's a mess, because remember, sex is supposed to be messy. Sex is not supposed to be some little cute little clean, you know what I mean? Like, no, I don't know who you having sex with, but sex is supposed to be nasty and messy. So use a towel if you feel uncomfortable, ladies. If you do have that, a lot of women probably don't want to have orgasms because they're afraid that the men is going to think that it's urine. Don't be scared, ladies, because trust me, men love it when you reach that climax. They love it when you squirt. It makes them feel like the man. We're going to release hormones, and it's just going to make you feel good as well. So just go for it. Don't hold back nothing. Don't hold back, ladies. Trust me, you're going to thank me later. Now, I really don't want a lot of my women out here living a long life of misery. Like, it's nothing worse than having sex and just not getting any pleasure out of it. I mean, you love your man. And that was me for a long time. When I was younger and I was just starting to have sex, like, I was really only having sex for the mental stimulation of it. You know, me knowing that I was pleasing him made me feel good. But it wasn't until I got older, or until I started actually satisfying myself, that I understood the importance of having an orgasm and reaching that climax. That, you know, I'm telling you, like, an orgasm is not just for pleasure. Like, it actually stimulates your brain to release these hormones, and you start to like feel happy, stress-free, just relaxed. You know, it helps with sleeping. You see, just like you, our muscles contract, you know, our bodies start producing fluids and juices, and, you know, even blood. It rushes to our nipples, it rushes to our clitoris, it rushes to our just all over, and it really is a great euphoria. Like, it's a great experience to have. And, you know, just please, like, love your woman enough to want to satisfy her, to want to learn her, to want her to reach this orgasm as well. And don't think just because a woman don't moan or don't, you know, make certain noises or faces or whatever, that she doesn't have an orgasm. It's always important to communicate, because some women might scream, moan, and squirt all over your bed, and you don't know that because your bed might have a big puddle in it when you get up. And don't worry, ladies, just either pop a towel up under you if you have that issue and throw it in the washing machine when you're done, or your sheets, because don't forget, sex is supposed to be messy. So don't get discouraged, ladies. Please promise me something. Promise me you're not going to spend the next 10, 20 years of your life with no orgasms. Please promise me that. Please. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel, Be Divine Minded. Make sure you find me on Instagram at Be Divine Minded, BEDIVINEMINDED. Be Divine Minded. Hit me up. I'm your girl Fumi. Always remember to be divine minded.